Husband makes me a butt of his joke at 34 weeks pregnant. So I do this in return and apologize him. My water broke during his punchline. At 34 weeks pregnant, I stood in our kitchen, hands trembling, as my husband, Mark, doubled over laughing with his buddies on a video call, describing my waddle as a penguin in a onesie. The room spun, not from labor pains, but from the sting of betrayal. How could the man I loved make me the butt of his joke? It was supposed to be a quiet Saturday. I was folding tiny onesies, dreaming of our baby girl, when Mark's voice boomed from the living room. His friends' laughter echoed through the speaker, each chuckle a needle in my heart. I'd been feeling fragile lately, my body swollen and aching, my emotions a tightrope walk between joy and exhaustion. At 34 weeks, every step felt like a marathon, every glance in the mirror a reminder of how unrecognizable I'd become. Mark knew this. He'd held my hand through every ultrasound, kissed my forehead when I cried about stretch marks. So why, now, was he painting me as a caricature for laughs? I waddled, yes, waddled into the living room, my shadow falling over him. The laughter stopped. His friends' faces froze on the screen, and Mark's grin faltered. "Babe, it's just a joke," he said, but his eyes darted away, guilty. I didn't scream. I didn't cry. Instead, I turned, grabbed my phone, and did something I never thought I'd do. I recorded a video, not of him, but of me raw, unfiltered. 34 weeks pregnant, standing in the nursery we'd built together. I spoke directly to the camera, my voice steady but thick with emotion. "Mark thinks my pregnancy is hilarious," I said, holding up a tiny pink onesie. "He thinks my waddle, my swollen feet, my body carrying our daughter is a punchline. So here's my joke. I'm strong enough to grow a human, and I'm strong enough to do this alone if I have to." I posted it, not to his friends, not to social media, but to our family group chat, his parents, my parents, our siblings. Let them see the man he chose to be tonight. The silence that followed was deafening. Mark's phone buzzed relentlessly as his mom, then his sister, then my brother texted. I didn't read them. I sat in the nursery, rocking in the glider, my hands on my belly, feeling our baby kick. She was real. She was ours. And she deserved better than a father who'd mock her mother for cheap laughs. But as the minutes ticked by, doubt crept in. Had I gone too far? Was I the one hurting him now? Mark appeared in the doorway, his face pale. "You sent that to everyone," he whispered, his voice cracking. I nodded, my throat tight. He sank to his knees beside me, hands hovering like he was afraid to touch me. "I didn't mean it. Sarah, I was just trying to be funny. I'm an idiot." His eyes were wet, and for the first time in months, I saw the boy I fell in love with, the one who'd proposed in a rainstorm, who'd painted this nursery at 2 a.m. because I couldn't sleep. "Why?" I asked, my voice barely above a whisper. "Why make me feel small when I'm already struggling?" He shook his head, tears spilling. "I wasn't thinking. I saw you. So strong, so beautiful. And I guess I wanted to seem cool, not the guy who's terrified he's going to mess this up." His confession hit me like a wave. Mark, my rock, was scared of fatherhood, of failing us. His joke wasn't about me, it was about him. I took his hand, placing it on my belly. Our baby kicked, and his face lit up, then crumpled again. "I'm so sorry," he said. "I'll never do it again. I swear." I wanted to believe him, but trust is a fragile thing, and mine was cracked. "You have to earn it back," I said. "Not just for me, but for her." He nodded, his grip tightening on my hand. The next morning, Mark was up before me. He'd made breakfast, burnt toast and all, and left a note: "I'm starting today. I'll be better." Over the next week, he showed up in ways I hadn't expected. He canceled his guys' night to attend my prenatal class, holding my hand through every breathing exercise. He wrote me a letter, clumsy but heartfelt, promising to be the partner I deserved, and he made his own video, this time to his friends, apologizing for his stupid joke and praising me as the strongest woman he knew. But the real turning point came at my baby shower. I was nervous, still raw from that night, worried his family would judge me for the video I'd sent. Instead, his mom pulled me aside, her eyes soft. "You were right to call him out," she said. "He needed it, and he loves you. Sarah, he's trying." She hugged me, and in that moment, I felt the weight of my anger lift, just a little. At 36 weeks, I went into labor early. Mark was there, every second, holding my hand as I pushed, whispering that I was incredible, that he was proud. When our daughter, Lily, was born, her tiny cries filled the room, and Mark sobbed harder than I did. He held her like she was made of glass, promising her the world. In that hospital room, I saw a man who'd stumbled but was fighting to stand taller. I apologized to him, too, not for the video, but for doubting his heart. "I should have talked to you first," I said. He shook his head. "You did what you needed to. I deserved it. We were both flawed, both learning, but we were in this together." Lily is 3 months old now, and Mark is a different man. He changes diapers at 3, sings off-key lullabies, and tells me I'm beautiful even when I'm covered in spit up. The hurt from that night lingers, but it's fading, replaced by something stronger: forgiveness, love, and the messy, beautiful work of building a family. What do you think? Was I right to share that video? Or should I have handled it differently? Should Mark's joke have been forgiven so easily? Or does trust need more time to heal? Share your thoughts. I'm listening. In Torto Brasserman